There we go, there we go. T minus. There we are. Hey guys, Dank brownies coming through. What do we got today? We got Sunday afternoon. I was up bright and early this morning for work. Just got home at 10. Took care of the doggies. Figured I'd jump on for a little bit. Got nothing else going on right now this afternoon. Watch the Bears game at 4:45 hopefully, or 4:25 hopefully. See if they can continue to have a good season. Family's still in Chicago with my grandma. Things here are just kind of all over the place. I've been all over the place the last couple days, but hanging in there. You know, there was a lot of responsibility and a lot of stuff just dropped on my lap all of a sudden, but that's life. Hey, morning, brother. How's it going today, Coop? How you doing, bro? Sad sight, man. My blueberry's running low. My blueberry is running low. Look at that. That is a sad sight. I really thought it was going to be the GDP I was going to be sad about being gone, but it's this blueberry I'm going to be sad. Hey, Jackie, what's going on? How you doing today? I hope you're in a better mood today. I hope your feels aren't so caught in the down mode. East Lowe's, what up? What's good, brother? Coming from Los Angeles, coming from Scotland, coming from Missouri. A little bit of everywhere. What's going on? What's going on? How's everyone? Did everyone have a good Halloween? Outside of finding out about Mr. Connery? Like you, son. What up? Now we got someone sweet then. Oh, no way. You're actually going to hang out with Smoke? That's cool, Coop. That's what's up. Man, there's a couple guys near me that we've talked briefly about getting together here. There's just like 3 or 4 of us that are within a couple hours of each other. How you doing, like you, son? Cheers, brother. Cheers, everyone. Just twisting up some, just pack the grinder with some blueberry. Gonna get a little chunky. Get a little blueberry love in my life. It grinds so beautifully too. And it rolls nice. There's nothing better than some freshly ground up bud that rolls really good. Doing good, bro. Just got out of work at 10. Came home, helped the dog. Came home, took the dogs out, hooked them up with some breakfast, you know, hung out with them, gave them some lovin's. They're missing my family being here. Hey, all right, Ted. Well, thank you for stopping in and saying hello. I'm glad you can stop in while you're rolling a doob. I can't get to work outside today. Well, if I'm going to, I got about an hour, I guess. We're supposed to get some pretty nasty storms come through, some high winds, some pretty nasty. We'll see what it do. We'll see, we'll see. Think I got to put a little more in there. It's always hard to tell when you got these firm nugs like that how much they're going to break up. Sometimes they break up to be a lot. Other times they just break up to be, you know, a decent amount. Man, Coop, man, I again, bro, I wanted to say thank you for the diatomaceous earth tip with the bugs, man, because I haven't seen a bug since about the second or third day that I've started it. I did a treatment of the canna control on Friday night. I will be feeding my ladies for the first time this coming up Saturday. I'm going to pick Saturday as my feed days. I have most Saturdays off. It usually seems like it ends up being that way. So I'm going to go ahead and make Saturdays my feed days. It's easier to remember too when you pick one solid day as your feed days. That way you're not jumping all over, oh dude, did I feed him? Oh, did I feed him? Oh, did I feed him? So, and I guess with these Nukeheads nutrients, they are pretty potent stuff. They are some pretty potent newts. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Now this is for the bloom. This is the bloom booster. Can you see what the mix is? 10, 52, 10. And for veg, it's 20, 20, 20. So these are some pretty potent nutrients made by Nukeheads. He develops them right along for his plants, for his genetics. Hopefully the reviews are great. I've got nothing but good stuff on it, so I'll be starting these next Saturday. But I took your, I thought about what you said yesterday, Coop. I was gonna feed them yesterday, and then I thought about what you said about that they'll show me when they're ready, and I really got looking at them last night, and they are a nice dark green still, which means they got plenty of food in that soil. They're not that lime green, that yellowish lime green where they're wanting to be fed yet. So thank you for that. I was going to do it yesterday, and I'm glad I held off. They're not ready for any food yet. They don't need it. That soil's got everything they need still. I think I got a pretty good mixed soil. Yeah, I start off with Coco Loco, but I add some extra sphagnum peat moss. That's enriched sphagnum peat moss, and then I also add some extra perlite to it. Seems to do pretty well. Holds moisture pretty well. Feeds decently. I can't keep asking questions, you know what I mean, and then not following people's advice. What kind of, that would be, you know what I mean, Coop? I can't go around asking questions and then do my own thing. What good is that what good is that? So if I'm gonna ask some questions, I gotta take people's advice. Cheers, y'all. Just about to get this doobie doobed up. Doobie doobed up. You like that? Doobie rolled up. Man, them pineapple zombies are blowing up in that tent, bro. Man, are they starting to blow up. Day by day, those pineapple zombies are getting bigger and bigger. I know being autoflowers, this growth is going to be quick. But I don't know if I'm expecting what I've been getting. Like every morning I open up the tent, they're just prettier and prettier. I am really happy with these pineapple zombies. Not so much the critical purple. I've put a couple posts on the Nukeheads Facebook page too, kind of highlighting that I'm really happy about the pineapple zombies, but not the critical purple. I've put a couple pictures up of the differences. Even though they popped a day apart, they look like 3 times the size. Yeah, man, I had a good Halloween. I got rid of all my candy last night. I make up bags of candy. I put like 3 or 4 pieces in each little bag. I made up 30 bags, and I got rid of them all. So, had a decent night of trick-or-treaters. Last year I went through 50. I went through 50 bags last year, but I figured since it was coronavirus, I wasn't going to get as many this year, and I didn't. A little better than half of what I normally get. Backflip roll. What do you mean backflip roll? I'd have to look that up, like you son. Off the top of my head, I can't say I have. I'm gonna have to YouTube that. Backflip roll. Chicha B's in the house. Chicha. Track and tracers. That sucks, man. Halloween being shut down. It's one of my favorite holidays. Well, it really is. Between Christmas and Halloween are my 2 favorite holidays. But you use less papers on joints. Well, these raws don't have a lot of paper anyway. There's not a lot to work with them. How you doing, Chicha? You've been up all morning with me. We were up at about the same time today. Well, I don't know about up, but we chatted this morning bright and early on Eagle's show. I love catching Eagle's show. Ooh, Ted, making some ornamental jewelry with wifey. There's a way to score some couple points. That's definitely scoring some good points with wifey. Happy wife, happy life. Yeah. Artesian market. That would be cool. I like going, honestly, I like going to like swap meets and, when my little brother was in, Boy Scouts, they always had all those craft fairs and stuff. I honestly dig that because I crochet and I tie bracelets and I do stuff like that to keep myself busy. So I like going to those shows and getting ideas. There she is. No prego there. Nice doobie. Chicha was like, you know what I thought was cute was last night, Twisted and Amber carving pumpkins together. I thought that was cute. They're so cute together. Yeah. Wasn't it? Cheers, like you son. I hope y'all are smoking. What's everyone smoking? I hope everyone's smoking. It's Sunday. Clearly no one's working. We're all on here. So, well, I can't say we're not working. Everyone's doing their little thing around their house. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But we're not at work. What's everyone smoking? And those of you that can smoke at work, rock on. Long as I bring my pen, I can smoke on my break. Thinking of my pen, I don't know where it's even at. I think I left it downstairs. I should have put it on the charger. Amherst Sour Diesel. That is some good. Like you, son, you're always on resin, Brody. If you weren't so far away, we would change that. Yeah, I can't. You know what? Like you, son, that Amherst Sour Diesel, man, damn. As soon as I said it, it's been stuck in my mind. I got some a couple months back, and I loved it. This bowl, like you, son, I could scrape this bowl for hours and just get a hit after a hit after a hit after a hit after a hit. When I don't have any weed, this is what I smoke. Hey, long as it does the trick for you, bud. I know it does me, and when I'm out, because then you get all the mixes of all of the different buds you've smoked out of it. Sometimes, man, that gets you a nice rip. Gets you a nice stony stone. Yeah, man. I know it is. I know it is. If my phone wasn't about to die, I would take it off the charger and show you guys the ladies. Man, they are looking beautiful this morning. I opened up that tent and I was like, ah! Even though they're only about that tall, man, they're rapidly growing. Has anyone done autoflowers in here? What's people's experiences with autoflowers? Right now, this is my first run on them, and like I've talked about a few times, I got 6 of them to start. 3 are doing really, really well. 3 are doing lackluster. But I'm stoked with how quick they're growing, man. The ones that are doing really good, I am really stoked with their growth. Not me yet. I like that word yet, Coop. You gotta experience. You gotta try it. There he is. There's the man of the hour, Bingus. Mr. Bingus is in the house, folks. Show him some love. Right on? Yeah. What do you think of it so far, Ted? It's in its 3rd week of flower. Will you grow any more is the question. I think that'll be my mark. My plan was to do this auto run, finish them up, and then immediately start a photo period run. That's my plan right now. However, these autos like become something beautiful for me. I may get some more. We'll see. It all depends on how these ones ship and shape up. Yeah, Ted, this is my first run with them myself, bud. So, I've heard good things, I've heard bad things. So far, I'm experiencing good things and bad things. So, we'll see. Right. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off on that statement until I'm fully through this run. Then I'll make that statement. You're pretty well there. What do you have yours in, if you don't mind me asking? I was told I wanted a month of medium per month of growth with autoflowers. So I figured about 3 months or so, I went with a 3-gallon. However, I feel like I went small. I feel like I should have went with 5 gallons. I feel like these pineapple zombies could have handled the 5-gallon, but these critical purples, the 3-gallon might end up being okay for them. There's a couple photo period strains out there that Yep, okay, that's what I'm using. Coops in a 5 now. No, like you, son, I've never been on Attitude Seed Bank. I try to stay off seed banks unless, like, I got these autoflowers on a seed bank, through the seed bank, and I got my GDPs through a seed bank. All my other beans that I've gotten have been from the community. I kind of prefer going through community breeders because I think the genetics are a little more spot on. You know exactly what you get. For my photo periods indoors, I do 7 gallons. I use 7 gallons for my photo periods. But for these autoflowers, because you got to start them in the pot you finish them in, at least that's what I was told to do, I went with 3 gallons. And because they said a month of medium per month of growth. I'll check them out though, like you, son. See what they got. I take it is that where you go through? See, I found, like, if you look at like Monarch or Toy Soldier, some of these other dudes that are breeding fire, like straight fire, like those are the breeders and this people I want to be getting stuff from. Harley Grower, there's a ton of awesome breeders out there, and when you can get their genetics right there, like, I think it's different than going through a seed bank, because how do you really know what that seed bank's giving you? How do you really know what that other guy's giving you too? There's an argument for both of that, but I'm hoping, you know, being Canna Community, they would look out for Canna Community a little bit more than the seed bank looking for money. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, he is. Every time you hear his name, there's nothing but good to follow. So far, Toy Soldier has my hands down top vote. The best strain I've ever grown was called Black Magic, and it was from Toy Soldier. The buds were absolutely dense as dense could be. When they dried and broke up, they like doubled in size. It was so crystally. My keef in my container was like that blondish, whitish color. Like there was no green to it. It was crazy. That shit used to get me stony. Wow, stony. Yeah. Like, I'd be stoned and then smoke that and get that much more stoned. Like, it wouldn't be like, oh, I'm already baked, I'm not going to get any more baked. No, if I smoked that Black Magic on top of anything else, I got baked. Grow it, like you, son. Grow it. And if you don't want to grow it, send it to me and I'll grow it. I only had 3 beans of it, and I only got one of them to pop. That was my rookie. That was my rookie run. What's that one strain you guys have grown that you just love? Like, you'll always go back to if you can. If I could get more Black Magic seeds, actually, I should get a hold of them and get some. But, like, for me, it's that Black Magic. Like, you know, I would have thought it was going to be this GDP because I'm such a fan of GDP, but the phenos that I got at GDP, I'm not a very happy with them. I mean, they're good, They're stony. It's gooey bud. It's crystally. It's gooey. It smells dank as shit. Like, it's awesome. But, oh, MN grow, Michigan growing. What up, what up? Or, what is it? MN, Minnesota growing? What is MN? What up? That just threw me a curve. Ted, cheers, brother. Thanks for the quick convo. You know you're always welcome back, sir. Hope you have a good day. Super Lemon Haze was the one for you. Right on. I can't do no hazes or anything like that. Shit gets too tall. Any of the haze I've seen has always been really tall. Minnesota, that's what I thought. All right, I was there on my second one. What up, bro? Is Minnesota a red or a blue state? I'm in a red state, unfortunately, but what the hell? It is what it is. I have lived my life on the edge anyway, all the way through. Sometimes I wish I was a dog. I just looked over, and my dog's doing the unmentionable. Sometimes I wonder, you just be able to just lick myself and walk away. It's crazy. I know that was gross, but it was funny just looking over, and dogs got it so easy in this world. He's spoiled rotten. The only dog I know that will literally pace the yard 3, 4, 5 times and poop in the same exact spot every time. Dogs usually, you know, spread it around. I don't know. All of my other dogs, I got 3 dogs, they all kind of spread it around. My dog, specifically my dog, just is so weird. I think everyone thinks their dogs are weird, though. It's like your kids. Everyone's opinion about their kids are always different than, you know, like everyone always used to tell my mom, oh, he's such a good kid, he's such a good kid, and then I'd be home and be a little brat, you know what I mean? It's just like the same with the dogs. Everyone's like, oh my God, your dog's so well trained, you like, he listens so well, and then people leave, or it's just me and him, and he's a complete screwball, and doesn't want to listen to nothing. All he wants to do is terrorize toys. What's going on? Smoking on some blueberry. What you smoking, Minnesota? Just chilling. Hanging out on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Waiting for the Bears game to start at 4:25. Hopefully I'll get to see it. Being on the East Coast kind of sucks. I don't get to see any of the games from the Midwest, really. And I'm a Chicago Bears fan. I grew up in Chicago. Don't get to see many of the games unless they're on like Sunday Night Football or Monday Night Football or Thursday Night Football, one of the main games. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cheers, cheers, cheers. What you making, Jackie? Nice, nice. I don't like... I'm not a big fan of the Blue Dream. My dispensary, it's one of the strains my dispensary carries, and they only carry 3 strains. And I'm just not a fan of... I don't know if it's the single pheno they have. I don't know if they have like a single mother plant, like a Blueberry Dream mother plant that they just keep cutting clones from. But, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, in Minnesota, yeah, buddy. They had a couple good years though, back to back to back. They were contenders the last couple of seasons. Bears have been getting lucky. Their defense is the only thing holding them together as normal. As normal, it's their only thing. Terrible year this year, yeah. Been smoking too much lately. Minced beef, potatoes, and veg. Oh man, I wish I was there, Jackie. That sounds so good. I have one of those bird's eye chicken Alfredo saute meals. You just throw it in a big pan and saute that shit up. That's what I'm doing for tonight. Have them years, man. Coop, what do you got going on for dinner? You still in here hanging around? Chat slowed down for me. I don't mind chat slow. I could actually keep up with it that way. When it starts flying, man, when it get, even with 6 people in here, if everyone was talking, I have a hard time keeping up with it. I don't know how some people do. I think that's why some people have their like partner next to them, so that one can read it and one can watch. Yes, ma'am. That's exactly what it sounds like too. Nice, good, healthy meal. Hey, hey. What up, brother? How's it going? What's good, man? Hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. Just smoking, chatting, having a good day. I got out of work a couple hours ago. You know the routine. Doing what I do. I really want to show you guys my plants, but I'm afraid my phone's going to die if I take it off the charger. Oh, it's got 16%. I would make it. After this doobie, I'll do a quick run of those pineapple zombies, show you how they're looking. I'm really proud of them. I haven't grown any auto flowers yet. These are my first run of autos, and these pineapple zombies are looking really nice. I'm excited to see how they keep doing. Oh shoot, Miss AP just jumped on and is gonna do some cooking. She did some cooking the other day, and yo, some breakfast. She made breakfast burritos the other day. That shit looks so good. But whatever she's cooking now is gonna be banging too. I hate when the back side of it gets a little loose. Always gotta push it in. And this blueberry gets so oily towards the end of it. That bud's just coated. And I can't believe this year's already almost over. Just thinking about that, it's already November 1st. Like, what the hell? 2020 is done already. And put this year behind us, move on hopefully from it. Elections will be over. Hopefully they get this fucking virus shit under wraps and they get people some help and some relief on it. Stop covering it up and making it look like it's nothing still. I don't have too much of an opinion on it. I normally stay away from all that stuff. I don't know. people normally came around, you could definitely tell I don't talk about politics. I don't talk about religion. I even tread lightly with sports, because sometimes sports, you know, some people don't take it as just fun. Some people take it so serious. It's not that I'm not trying to offend anyone, because really, if you get offended by something I say, then you really have some light skin, because I'm really not that offensive at times. I'm pretty chilled and down to earth. Man, Doobie's going on 35 minutes. Well, let's say 30 minutes, because it took me a couple minutes to roll. Good Doobie. Everyone in here, thank you. Thank you for spending some of your time with me. It's a dreary Sunday afternoon out, so there's nothing else I'd rather be doing than hanging out with y'all. I really appreciate it, the conversation. You know, I talk about it all the time. Right now in my life, this is the extent of my friends, so I really appreciate it. You know, you guys are cool as shit. Keep fucking rocking on. You know, what do you guys think too? I do in between getting on here and work and messing with my dogs and my grow, I do a lot of painting and crocheting and yeah, just stuff to keep me busy. But I was gonna do a giveaway of a painting of mine. Come up back up on a 500 subscribers. I was at 503 for a couple months, and then I tanked all of a sudden. I guess people, you know, I don't know, don't like me or something. I went from 503 down to like 487 now. I usually don't care too much about it. You know, that like, share, subscribe thing, I'm not too keen on all that. However, I'd like to have some subscribers, I guess. You know, I'd like to be back up over 500. Down the future, if I ever want to try getting a light, you know, you know what I'm talking about. If I ever want to get a free light and do some shit, I gotta have some subscribers and some videos towards it, and you know what I mean? So, I'd appreciate that. So I was thinking about doing a giveaway of a painting that I did at 500. What do you guys think? Yeah, I was already there once. I don't know if it was YouTube that purged me or if I just lost, you know. I had a couple stupid, quick little drama incidences with a couple other can-of-fam people. That was like super quick, like a day's worth of drama. Because I asked multiple people for help. But anyway, I'm not even going to get on it. Just, if you ever ask people for grow help in the community, my advice is let them get back to you first. Don't go and ask someone else just because they haven't gotten back to you. Because it'll create butthurt feelings once they found out you went and asked someone else. So just wait. If you ask someone for grow tips, let them get back to you first before you ask anyone else for grow tips. because it will offend people. Jackie, because I never talk about it. You know what I mean? I never ask people for the thumbs up. You never hear me ever. You can watch almost all of my videos, and you will never really hear me say, do me a favor, like and subscribe, because I don't really care about all that. I tell you why I'm here, because I need the camaraderie. You know what I mean? It helps me throughout my days to have this camaraderie. That's why I'm here. I'm not here for a virtual pat on the back. I'm just here to be able to talk and chat and, you know, hang out, smoke a doob, you know, just chill. I'm not here for all that other stuff. I don't care about my watch hours. I don't care about, you know, any of that stuff. Sir Sticky! What up, brother? Wake and bake. Wake and bake. You must be on the West Coast. Or did you sleep in? Damn, it's only 11:50. I thought it was later than that. Thank you, Jack. Yes, that's exactly what I'm here for. To fill a selfish need. Because I'm a greedy bastard. Ha ha ha. No, I'm playing. It is kind of a selfish need, though, because I need the camaraderie in my life. I don't have... I the 420 community's my heart, you know what I mean? I dig it. Slept in? There you go. I was up bright and early for work, bro. I had work at frickin', what time did I go in this morning? I had work at 6 this morning. I only work 6 to 10, though. Just a 4-hour quick stock-to-shelf shift. Partly cloudy. What up, brother? Good morning, good morning. I've been saying it good afternoon because I thought it was later. Because I had already, you know, been moving a little bit today, but yeah. You smoking already, Sir Sticky? What are you smoking on, sir? Did you just harvest? Yeah. It is a shame, but retail's retail. I work at Harbor Freight. I work in logistics at Harbor Freight, just unloading trucks, stocking the storeroom, and keeping shelves clean, you know, good old grunt work at retail grunt work. So my hours suck. 4 a.m. to 9, 4 a.m. to 12:30, Sundays 6 to 10. It's crazy. Those are my hours, though. But I get to catch some cool shows because of it. Like, you never know who's on. If you guys are ever up mad late from like 12:30 till 4:20, sometimes beyond, catch Talking Shit with Eagle Gardens. Look him up. He's awesome. Such a cool dude. He has such cool people on there. His show is next level. Some of the stuff they talk about on there is next level. If you really want to up your gardening game, watch his show, because he has some people on there that will blow your mind. And then after that, he does a rabbit hole show, and you never know what's going to happen in the rabbit hole. So you just got to get in. It's cool. Cheers. Yeah, same here. What are you doing, Partly Cloudy? How's your day going, man? So, Sticky, good to see you, bro. It's good to see y'all. What are you smoking on? What are you smoking on? I got a little bit of my blueberry doobie left. I harvested some blueberry on the 4th. This was a full jar on the 4th. I figured it'll be cured by the time I'm done with it. Whoops. Cherry pie. Stoner problems. Exactly like you, son. Took me 4 months to frickin' grow it and a month to smoke it. Yeah, because those were regular photo periods. We got 2 GDPs, a strawberry amnesia, and a blueberry. all jarred up. Yeah, man. Cool, bro. I usually stay on for about an hour or so, so I'll be on about another 15-20 minutes. Once my doobie's gone, I do a dab or so. We'll see. I might be on, you never know. The other day I was on for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I was shocked. Thanks for stopping in though, Brody. Hope to see you. You know what's Sir Sticky? My pheno got 7 or 8 really nice, strong arms. They just came right up from the stalk. The structure was gorgeous. It was like the easiest plant to tend to. Buds all the way up the arm, from as far as I lollipopped up. Like, I didn't lollipop her a lot because just the way she was structured, she didn't need it. She was getting good air. But the buds were kind of airy a little bit. And I started her indoors, put her outdoors, finished her indoors. So it might have screwed with her a little bit. That's the only thing I can think of why her buds ended up the way they ended. Could have been grower's error, it probably was. But she tastes good. Not super stony, but it's smokable. Doobs out. Doob lasted 40 minutes and some change. Hella good doob. I time them all the time. These are the raw King Slims. I'll always throw them a little shout. They're my favorite wrap, favorite paper. They're the size of a wrap. Good old coffee. I love my coffee. But yeah, man, I've had a couple other people that I knew grew it, and I know who the person the beans came from. He grew it, and it came out amazing. You know what I mean? So, but he's his growing level is a million miles above mine. Yeah, it could have just been the sativa. Exactly. Exactly. Very well could have just been, because I know a couple other strains that have a heavier sativa dominance. They also kind of get airier buds. I didn't want to call it airy because they didn't get airy. Like, you know, an airy bud still has that crisp pop to it. Like, it's still somewhat dense. These were coarser. They had more of a grain to them. You know what I mean? They were more long-grained buds than shorter grained buds, if that makes sense. I'd show you, I mean, can't really see it that well, and the buds aren't that big, and my lighting sucks. I'll make 1,000,001 excuses why I couldn't show you. Yeah, sorry. My camera sucks. I have no horrible lighting. But the buds aren't really that great. You can see just by the size. You can see the color's kind of a really, really light greenish yellow. They're like a golden. The orange hairs give it like a golden color. But had a shit hell of a ton of orange hairs. It all oranged out on me. Eh. Golden haze. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm not a sativa fan smoking it anyway. Right now, I've been sitting on this last dab of my Super Silver Haze. Super Silver Haze in there. See, you picked that up really good. Oh, any strawberry to it? No. The terp proof? Are you talking about the strawberry amnesia? No strawberry to it. It's hella piney for some reason. It's hella piney. It's got a really no strawberry to it. I take that back. Now that it's cured a while. It's been curing since the first. It was the first plant to come down. Even though it was a sativa, but I started it indoors before I started anything else. It does have a little strawberry actually, but not too much. Yeah. I definitely didn't get the strawberry pheno. This pheno wasn't that good at all. Like I said, what are you gonna do? That's the thing with growing, man. Like, you have to be prepared for that fuckery in the beans. Super Silver Haze. Yep. That's it. That's all she wrote right there. What do you mean you get what comes to you? Yeah, bean-wise? Yeah, there's no... Sometimes I don't care how much, what genetics, or I mean it's all genetics, but sometimes I don't care what you do to your soils, what amendments you put in, what nutrients you use. Sometimes I don't think it all that really matters at all. Sometimes I really think it all is predetermined what that plant is going to be when it's in that seed. Something like that. Yep. I think that seed, I think in that seed, it is predetermined what that plant is going to be. You know what I mean? I think it carries everything in it. I just feel like I don't care what you do, what you put into it externally, it's going to be what it's going to be no matter what. No matter what light you have over it, no matter what you're throwing at it nutrient-wise, you know what I mean? Sure, there's external conditions like your temperature, your humidity, stuff like that that has to be appropriate for it to grow. But when it has its basic needs met, it is going to do what it's going to do no matter what you do to it. I think the only thing you really can do to it is screw it up. You can damage it more than you're going to do good for it. That's just my opinion. I know nothing yet. I'm learning, but it's just from what I've seen and from what I'm learning anyway, you know what I mean? I'm watching a lot of guys do a lot of stuff and talk a lot of scientific words, and their plants look no different than other people's that aren't talking all that stuff. I don't know. Just my observations. However, knowing all of that stuff is cool. I dig the knowledge behind it. I dig the science behind it. I dig diving in and learning. Like, that part about it is awesome. Like, I want to get to know as much about why it grows the way it does. Ooh. Yeah, there you go. That sounds bomb. Tangy times Blue Dream. I bet you that's got a long flower time though, huh? Real long flower time. Damn. I'm looking for my pen and I must have forgot it downstairs. Pack a bowl. I'll tell you what, that dude could breed. He's a great breeder. He's a great grower too. Knowledge is king, yes sir, it is. Like I said, like I was talking just a little bit ago, there's so many good breeders and growers out there. You just gotta keep searching and find them. Some dude was busting my balls the other day. I seen him in a chat, and he was like, he's like, Dank Brownies, where did I see that name? And I said, dude, I've seen you in other chats. He's like, oh, I guess that just means you're all over the chats. And like all, he put in caps. So it was like trying to like put me down, saying that I'm all over, I guess. That's how I took that. But anyway, I am all over. Because I seek knowledge, man. You think there's just 2 or 3 people in this community? Dude, there's 10,000. There's tons of people in this community that you got to search them out and find them. We don't know everyone. We only see a portion. The algorithms only show us so many, and when you start liking certain ones, you start seeing other ones that those people like, and you fall into their algorithm, and you know what I mean? You got to get out of that box and look around. And I thought that was pretty ignorant of that guy to like pin me like that. But it's neither here nor there. Yeah, I bet that orange flavor's bomb. It went 10 weeks, yep. Big chunky buds. Could be more potent, but nice happy buzz. Yeah, that's the sativa. That's sativa. I'm gonna put a little keef on that. I almost fired it up. No, that's not the one I want. That's the one I want. So, when I did that dry ice run with my trimmings, and I packed it down into these containers so tight that, you know, no air can really get in there, and I've been burping it, and now I got this clay like substance that barely wants to break out of there. Smokes like a dream. Right? And I'll tell you what, man, our bodies handle different strains differently. Like our cannabinoid receptors aren't the same. Like each strain, like we can be sitting in a circle, smoke the same strain, and it affects us all differently because our cannabinoid receptors are differently. So we all judge potency differently, I believe. I almost want to use my torch. Cheers! Had to get that ball of almost hash. That's why I call it almost hash. I could turn it into hand hash super easy. Well, it would take some time. I'd have to sit here and get my hands pretty freaking sticky, but this bowl gets some rips, bro. Oh, it tastes so good. That keef tastes so good. Almost hash. Almost hash. Dude, he was just talking about some onion bud he has. He just harvested some that taste like onion. He was just talking about Sticky. Yeah, man. Anything coming from that man, I bet you was bomb diggity. I love watching his shows. He's a good dude. I was having a rough day a couple weeks back, and I was talking about it in chat, and he chimed in and had a couple nice good words for me. So just good dude, good down to earth dude. I think I'd want the one that smells like onions, to be honest. See? Right? He wasn't being... That's awesome. That's good to hear. I like hearing that stuff, man. When it's backed up like that, that's good shit right there, man. That's good shit. This blueberry, he's got a different pheno blueberry than I do. He's probably got some like way back cross of blueberry. Mine was, I don't know what mine was, honestly. It was just a blueberry fem seed that I got as a bonus when I bought my GDP. But, it has a creamy, funky, fruity, skunky smell to it, and the taste is almost identical. It has almost like a creamy, fiery, peppery, skunky taste to it. Ooh, we were just talking about onions. And that's what that cup 19 was pretty cool. Oh, was he? You from Michigan, Sir Sticky? I bet it is smelling good, Jackie. I love, do you, oh, I don't know, this is probably not the right meat to sear, but I love, like, when you're making a roast and you sear off your meat first, and you get that really, really, really pungent meat smell in the air. Ooh, I love that. Get it, that nice crust of seasoning on the outside of it before you put it into the roast pan. Deep south of Michigan, right? That far down, huh? Barely even have the right zip code. It's like half Michigan, half not. Excuse me. Holy God. That hit caught me off guard. Holy cow. Rapid burrito. What up, brother? Came in on me getting caught off guard by that bowl. I lit it. It was already roasting, I guess. That shit just hit me. Whew. Right? Right on. That's cool. If I was right there, I bet I would too. I got some family that lives in Warren, right outside of Detroit. I used to live down there. I grew up in Chicago. What? I live few 13 hours east of that now. What's going on, Rapid Burrito? How was your Sunday, sir? We're all just chilling. You're here to what? Bork? What are you borking, bro? What are you gonna bork? There's no bork in here. We don't bork on this side of the track, sir. Burrito borking, right? I had burritos for dinner last night. The only problem putting the almost hash. I put chunks of this almost hash in there, and it wants to burn. Unlike where the regular bowl, I could just cap it and it'll slow it down. This wants to burn anyway. Letting the tortilla flap in the breeze. Don't let it flap too long. Catch a cold. Uh-oh. Ha! Yo, that's killer. Cookie Monster boozing it up. That's what's good. I don't drink. I haven't drank in a couple years. I can't anymore, man. I can't handle it. I would end up with a hangover. Lucky you. Ganja Wizard, what is good, my friend? What is good? How are you doing on this beautiful Sunday? Well, I can't say beautiful. It looks like it's about to storm outside. What is good, sir? I hope all is well. I hope all is well. Flippity flappity. Rapid Burrito's having a pretty good Sunday, clearly. He's still flapping in the wind. Minutes later. Roasted garlic sounds so good. Ooh. Yeah. Well, I always say, Sir Sticky, we know ourselves better than anyone, and no one can tell you when it's time. Only you can tell yourself when it's time. I think at some point, as adults, we all have to reach that stage. Or not, and just keep going. Oh, there you go. Doobage time. I just finished up my doob. I've been hitting the bowl. I packed the bowl because I got fidgety with my hands. Once I get fidgety with my hands, man, I got to do something with them. Usually packing a bowl or rolling a doobie is what I go to, or going and saying hello to my ladies, or messing with my dogs, or painting, or crocheting, or whatever else I tend to do. I try to keep myself pretty busy. Just playing. Little excited. Little intense. Don't get so intense, sir. Yep. We all do. Right? Cheers to that. Cheers to that. I mean, demons are demons. I mean, I'm not going to get on my subject of mine anymore. I talked about them a little bit earlier and couple posts back, but they're in the past, you know, a couple years in the past now, and I enjoy them that way. In the past, this helps, dude. I've talked about it. Growing helped me recommit to my life. I know it sounds crazy, but it really did. Listen, right? So it taught me how to be committed again. Because, like, you have to be committed to your plants. Being seedlings, being clones, you really, really have to, like, dive in 100%. You can't half-ass grow, because if you half-ass grow, your plants are going to look it, and your plants are going to just be, I don't know, I don't know how. Your plants reflect what you give them. You know, the love you give your plants, they directly reflect it. Yep, everybody does have a vice. Sir Sticky for Friday. Bender. Hot toddies. Hot toddies. What was it? What was that warm one? A buttery nipple is the only warm shot I've ever had. You ever had that, Jackie? Called a buttery nipple? Yeah. Right? Right? I do get down to earth, man. So I bury my suffering in beans. There you go. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. It helps me. You know, and not only that, it helps me to address problems right up front, because as soon as you see a problem with your plants, if you don't address it, it's only going to get worse, and it's going to create more issues, which compound, because when your plants start to suffer and they start getting bad leaves, those bad leaves attract bugs, and those bugs attract more bugs, and those bugs attract more bugs, and then you got a compound fucking problem. But if you would have noticed right off the bat that your leaves are having issues, and then you could get that diagnosed and solved, you just gotta be right up front and learn to solve problems accordingly without panicking. Those are my key tips. Hour and 12 minutes. Thank you guys for hanging out. I super appreciate it. On this Sunday morning, we got to be coming up to noon. So, what time is it? What do we got here? Oh, we're a little bit after noon. 12:21. Look at that. That's what's up, ganja. Gotta let loose once in a while, Brody. There you go. I think my Christmas morning special for me is usually like a really expensive coffee. I'll spoil myself with like a wicked good pot of coffee. I'll order like some Skull and Crossbones from online, the one that supports the vets. It's like that triple X caffeinated coffee. I forgot the name of it again. I find it online. Uh-oh. Y'all can keep it. I don't want it. Even though usually this is about the time of year where I'm at, we start getting it. Anytime from now on, it's a crapshoot on when it's going to start. It's butterscotch schnapps, Kahlua, and whiskey, I believe. And you warm it up, Jackie. It's good. I believe that's how you make it. Don't quote me on that. Yo, get off my bed, man. My damn dog's on my bed. Hold on. Yo, get off my bed. Sorry, guys. Damn dog. I don't like him on my bed. Hair everywhere. I go to sleep and roll over and I get a face full of hair. Drives me crazy. Yeah, two short-haired dogs that shed 10 times more than the long-haired dog. You find the long-haired dog's hair in piles, you just pick it up. Short-haired dogs, theirs is just everywhere. You get lucky, man. I don't think I've actually seen any yet. I can't say that I've caught any real snowflakes yet up here. It's actually been off and on, warm and nice, warm and cold, warm and cold, warm and cold. At the end of September, right at the beginning of October, we got some really cold weather for like 3 days, 4 days, and I thought we were going to have an early fall, and then all of a sudden it went back to being in like the 70s. It was crazy. And of course I had one autoflower outside that I cut down because I didn't want it freezing up, but if I would have just left it, I bet you would have been fine throughout them couple days. But I didn't even realize it was an auto. It was a mystery bean that I grew, and it only grew about that tall. Had one big nug at the top and 4 little ones around the side. What else could it have been? It flowered really fast too. Oh, yo, what up, brother? What's going on? What's going on? Spliftails in the house. Show some love. Right? You guys usually have like a pretty warm Christmas? So guys, this Christmas time's like pretty mild. How you been, Spliftail? Ain't seen you in a little bit, bro. Glad to see you. Happy Sunday. Just finishing up a bowl of some blueberry that I grew with some almost hash I put on it. I call it almost hash because I made it with dry ice. It's not quite bubble hash, but it's a shit ton of keef that I compressed to be kind of like it. Ooh. Jackie, you know what? Turn that mulled wine into some hot cider, and I'm right there with you. That sounds beautiful. Oh man, no snow for over 30 years on Christmas Day. Yeah. Sir Sticky, I grew up in Chicago, bro. I know all about that lake effect from Lake Michigan. I know all about it, bro. And then I lived in Warren for a little bit where my family is for almost 2 winters. Well, no, I lived up there. Yeah, 2 winters. It was like 3 summers and 2 winters. Oh. I know all about it. I used to like going up towards like Alpena and the Mackinac Bridge up there. There's a place called Boyne Mountain. I used to like going snowboarding up there. That cloud. Yeah, buddy. Dude, I've been doing good, Spliff. Just working, taking care of the house and the dogs right now. My family went down to Chicago. My grandma, hospice came in for my grandma. She's only got, you know, a couple days to a week, couple weeks maybe at the max. When hospice comes in, it's usually at the end of someone's life up here. So, yeah, I'm doing good other than that, you know, but I'm hanging in there. I've had some real cool friends, you know, that have been hanging out and smoking with me and just chilling and chatting and, you know, hanging in there, bro. Yo, hot chocolate, cream, and marshmallow. Ooh, hot chocolate cream. What is that? Hot cider, is that good? Oh my god. What? Lucky son? Hot apple cider? Bro. Good afternoon, American honey. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. I hope your Sunday's going beautiful. Like you, son, hot apple cider's amazing. Oh, it's so good. You just gotta, yeah, it's awesome. I love drinking it in the fall. It's the best when you get it right from a cider. We have a lot of apple picking orchards up here. So we can get apple cider. Apple donuts are the best, to be honest. That's awesome. That's awesome. What are you smoking on? You got some goods? Some of those goods? Got some blueberry in the bowl that I grew with some keef, some almost hash. I'm calling it almost hash because I made it with dry ice. Only hot apple cider I had was tailgating. Yeah. That's what's up. Ooh, purple punch. Oh, you definitely got the goods then. Stony is all get out. You definitely got that. Right on. Cheers to that. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Glad everyone's here. I really appreciate everyone stopping in on this Sunday. Drink it cold too. Right on. See, it's not that I haven't drank it cold. It's good cold. You know, it's right out of the fridge, gallon container of it. It's pretty good. But I prefer it warm. Just something about it on a cold, like, fall afternoon, or fall morning, I mean. There's just something about it. It's nostalgic to me, I guess. I guess that's why I prefer it warm. It just gives me that young kind of remember being, like, carefree and happy. You know what I mean? For lack of a better way of describing it. Ooh, yeah. Honey crisp? Yeah, buddy. Those are some good apples right there. Yeah. You in apple country too? Oh, you're gonna... So I'm gonna drink some apple crisp right now. Irish cream? Ganja? Is that what you're talking? Bailey's Irish cream? Dragon's blood, some Swedish stuff. Alright, some dragon's blood. What is that, a type of apple from Sweden? Oh, it's alcohol. You got me there, buddy. Yeah, man. Yeah, back in the day, that's like a good Christmas morning cup of coffee with some Baileys in it. Good way to start the day, Christmas morning. Thanksgiving. You know, any of those times you kind of just gather with people over some coffee and it's cold out, throw some Baileys in it and warm up. There you go. You know, I haven't drank in a long time, but if someone offered me some Baileys and a cup of coffee, I probably wouldn't turn it down. You know, I still got a cup of coffee right now and it's a little afternoon. So, I mean, I drink coffee enough. Then I guess it wouldn't get me tanked. Oh, yeah? The missus? Oh, Smoking Sid's in the building. Yes, sir. I haven't talked to you in a couple of weeks. I was actually going to give you a shout out in a day or so, if I didn't hear from you. How you doing, sir? How you doing? I hope everyone's doing beautiful on this Sunday. Oh, I keep showing my appreciation for you guys because I am truly appreciative of you guys. Talked about it a few times, you know what I mean? This is what's up for me right now. This is keeping me kind of grounded and giving me an outlet and getting to learn that I could actually, like, communicate and carry on conversation and be a good person, and you know what I mean? Just like, it's different. Not that being a good person is not different, but like, this is different. Doing it live, online. I never thought I would ever do this in my life, and here I am, and it's actually getting easier as I go. I recommend anyone who's shy or has anxiety problems to try doing this because it really gets you over it, and it really helps. Amber Lalana, hello. Smoking Sid, hello. What up, what up, what up? You guys are all awesome. Thank you for coming in. Beautiful witches. Part of the witches. The Canada Coven. Amber Lalana is one of them. Chicha was in here a little earlier. Chicha B. Smoking Sid, what is good, bro? How you been, man? Been a couple weeks since I talked to you. Yeah, buddy. Hope everything is doing good. Work's going well. Right? Seriously, Amber, and you're awesome. You have that's why I like seeing a lot of different people's styles. Like how Eagle conducts himself. I really dig it. Like how he conducts himself when he does his lives, how you conduct yourself, how you handle like the whole script, and like you take control of Sundays and you do it in a very, very, very soft and well done manner, which I applaud you on. You're very good at it. You know, and like I like that, so I watch everyone what they do. Are you like your son? I don't think so. You jump into any conversation that we have, you're right there with me. I don't think you're that shy. Maybe on camera. I'll take that back. I haven't seen you on camera, but you handle his conversations good. Do you, Ganja? Yeah. See, I do too. My leg bounces the whole time I'm doing this. If you could see my leg, it bounces the entire time. Like, my anxiety goes crazy. However, I've learned to just keep pushing through it, and I end up enjoying myself and having a good time and getting to know people and like just rocking out. You know what I mean? Smoking some doobs, getting stoned on a good Sunday afternoon. Yeah, I thought so too. You know what? My anxiety usually leads me to sweat. Like, when I'm working, instantly, like, I start sweating when I start working because my anxiety starts going, and then, like, I don't know, but I sweat a lot. So I was always afraid that, like, my anxiety would start going on camera, and I would, like, hot flash and just start pouring sweat, and I really don't. Well, thank you very much, Amber. I try to hang in there. You know what I mean? I try to hang in there. I think the hardest thing's when you get like more than 5 or 6 people in chat, and the chat bar goes really quick, and you're trying to keep up with everyone, and you don't want anyone to feel like you're leaving them out in conversation, because I've noticed people leave when they feel like they're left out in conversation. At least that's what I feel like, because I'll be like, oh, well, I haven't said nothing to that guy in like 3.5, 4 minutes, and all of a sudden I'm down 2 or 3 people, like, oh, I must have not talked to them enough. You know what I mean? That's how I feel like sometimes, or people just leave because I'm boring. No, I'm playing. Do you really? I have to hit the live button so many times that my nerves go away while I'm doing it. For some reason, this live app that I use, I have to literally hit the button and then cancel, hit the button, cancel, hit the button, cancel, hit the button, cancel, like 10 times before it counts down, before it actually lets me on. Excuse me. Thanks, Ganja. Appreciate it. And I'm learning not to try to read the bottom of the text to catch it at the top. If I just pay attention to the top like 2 lines, I find I can stay in the conversation a little bit better. I don't have to read the conversation as it comes in right that second. If I just focus on the top 2 lines, I can tend to stay in it a little better. That's alright. Multitask away, multitask away. How do you guys like that new press? I bet you guys been pressing away, huh? I know once I get mine, I'm trying to save my almost cash specifically for the handheld press I'm gonna get. I did decide on going on the Ganja Wizard, I'm sorry. I think Ganja Wizard and I were talking the other day about presses, I believe. It just totally lost. I was gonna go on the Juice Box. It was the J that threw me off. I don't know what it was, but I got those 2 mixed up. Maybe we were talking about the Juice Box the other day, Ganja. Oh, you returned it. Didn't work. That sucks. Boo. You guys gonna get a different kind? Yeah, alright, I thought so, Ganja. Stream jumping, waiting on football. Yeah, me too. Smoking Sid. I'm waiting on 425. They'll hopefully catch the Bears game. That's the only game I really care about today is the Bears game. Anything else, I'm right. You know. Oh, you're gonna build one. Right on. That's what's up. From a lot of people, that I guess that's the way to go. At least you know it's going to be reliable when you guys do it yourselves. Yeah, at least you'll know it'll be reliable because you can depend on what you do. You know what I mean? I'm hoping this little handheld one I've been looking at it isn't going to be a waste of $100. I'm not looking to press a lot at one time either. I'm only looking to press personals like a dab or two, 3 at a time. Hey, yeah, Amber, that's what's up. See, small world. You never know what you have in common with someone unless you say it, right? Gotta have pride, even though it's that Chicago, you don't know what you're gonna get, Bears. Oh, yeah? Wait, you're in Chicago now? That's where I grew up. If you are. I grew up on the south side. Like 20 minutes away from Midway Airport. Like right, city, suburb line, basically. Oh, Rockford, Illinois. Right on. Small world. Once again. Go Bears. The Bears. The Bears. I don't know. Colorado. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you were in Colorado. After I said it, I had that second thought of remembering Rockford Peaches. Not for much longer though, Amber. Soon to be Michigan, correct? Yeah. Got that right on the head. Said I know, yes. Medic Mouth, what up, brother? How's it going, sir? Thank you for stopping in. I hope your Sunday's going good. I know I seen you for a little bit earlier. Thank you for running your live, bro. I always like stopping in. Said I know, yes. Aren't you excited, Amber? That's awesome. I'm so happy. I'm happy for you. I thought you guys were cute last night, honestly. I said it. I think I said it. It was cool. You guys both carving a pumpkin and shit. That's awesome. I'm happy for you guys. I'm not hating either. I'm being sincere. Mr. Ganja, here I come. Yeah. There you go. Yes, sir. How's the rest of your day been going, bro? You waiting on some football too? Who's your team, Sid? Ganja, you guys like pro football over there? Across the pond? You all get down with the American football? Oh, yeah, that's right. I knew that, Sid. Man, I keep asking questions that I know the answers to if I would think before I spoke. That's alright, man. It's that, what's that called? the beginning of when two souls kind of start to mesh. There's a specific word for it I'm looking for, and I can't think of it, but it's cool. You can witness it happen. Just English football here. Boo! No, I'm playing, man. Soccer was one thing I was never good at because I run funky as running to from like home plate to first was as much as I like to run. Like, and then from second to, you know what I mean, around the bases was good for me. In football, that's why I was a lineman, because I didn't like to run. I was horrible at it. I look funny when I run. I will be the first. He said soccer, you call it. He said call it proper football. Football. Call it what it is, fool. Break yourself. Well, I know it's kind of early and I was going to save it for evening Danks, but I don't know if I'll be on this evening. I got work at 4 a.m. I believe tomorrow morning. I believe it's an early morning. What? I still got this last dab that I've saved for probably, I don't know, it's been 3 days now, 2 days. I've been sitting on this dab. Been waiting for it. It's gonna kill me. And I'm pretty big now. I've been on for an hour and 37 minutes. Thank you guys for hanging out. You guys are awesome. Having talk of football and football. You can decode which one's which. Rugby was invented in your hometown? That's awesome. See, that is the one thing about being over from the UK and Sweden and Scotland and where else do we got? We got UK, we got Sweden, we got Scotland. Where else in here tonight or this afternoon right now? I know we got a bunch from the US. But where else we got from across the way? I forgot where I was going with this. Oh yeah, I remembered. That's the cool thing about being from out that way is like the history. There was a lot of dank history associated with back there because like how far like everything is from ancestor wise. Save it for the Christmas Eve. Oh, whoop. Hey now. Hey now. Do you guys like your son Sweden? Isn't that where Christmas is originated from? Isn't it Norwegian, like up in that area, like Sweden, Norwegian? Isn't that like where the original Christmas is actually from? Up that way? If I'm not mistaken. The original like Saint Nick or one of those stories is Swedish or Norwegian, something like that. I get a lot of shit mixed up. I'm a stoner and I read a lot. North Pole. So I must look that up. Yeah. Check out like where the original Christmas like where it originates from. It's like Norwegian or something like that. It's somewhere up in that part of the world. I believe. I believe. I mean, my eyes look pretty toasty as it is. I know Coca-Cola invented Santa. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. You think Coca-Cola didn't invent Santa? Really? I mean, I guess you can look at it. Like marketing-wise, are you talking? It's an interesting view. Gotta be mirror thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna show you guys my ladies. You guys want to see the ladies? Quick little view of the ladies. See how they're doing? I'm really proud of my pineapple zombie. Give me 2 seconds. Let me unzip it. Oh, that sounded horrible. It's just my tent, people. It's just my tent. Look at these guys just from the other day. Oh, it's doing perfect in here too. You're doing really good. So these are pineapple zombies in the back row here. They broke soil on the 14th, 10/14. They're looking really nice. I dropped this leaf over here. It looks bad because I dropped one of my gnomes that's sitting on top of my light, dropped and hit the edge of the leaf and tore it a little bit. And man, you know what? It let off a stinky odor. So this plant, I bet you, is going to reek. Because just that little bit of damage to the tip of that, it let off an odor. But yeah, they are looking good. The color on them is perfect. They are looking really, really nice. It's really nice. I am really happy with them. And I added, so I had this light in here, the FC3000, but it runs so cool, my temperature wasn't staying above 70. So I added my TS1000 yesterday, my Mars Hydro TS1000, and now I'm holding up at 73. So a little bit better with the temperature in here now. When the humidifier kicks on, it gets up to about 65% humidity and holds that for about an hour. And then it's off for 15 minutes and holds for an hour, off for 15 minutes, holds for an hour. So the humidity stays pretty good. But yeah, got that going, man. That's what's going on with the ladies. These guys down front are Critical Purple Autos. They popped a day apart from the guys in the back, the ladies, I'm sorry. So I don't know how good these Critical Purples are going to do. But compared to the one behind it, being a day apart, breaking soil, day apart. Got nice, decent stalks on them already back in there. Yep. Put a heat mat. You know, I thought about getting a heat mat. There's actually, give me a second. Let me close this up. I was actually, instead of, what are them pots called again? Grassroots fabric pots. I wasn't going to do a heat mat. They make heat rods. You just plug them in. I think they're like 16 watts or 60 watts, I think I was told. And it's on a stand and it just stands up. And it's just like it's a pole that radiates heat. And it just plugs in and stands up. That's I was told about those. I want to look into that. I haven't had a chance to actually sit down and do that. Now that I'm thinking about it, I got to write that down. And those pots are called grassroots fabric pots. Grassroots is one word. Living soil fabric pots. Sorry. Those are the exact ones, are the living soil fabric pots. But you can use them for regular soil too. They just help keep the moisture in a little better so you don't have to water as much. And it doesn't leak out the sides instantly, so your plants get more of the water. Than you don't have to put 2 gallons of water on one. You don't need 2 gallons when you only need 1. You know what I mean? When you want the plant to have 1 gallon, with regular fabric pots you have to pour 2 to make sure it gets 1. With these you only need the 1 for the 1. What, these pots? Yeah, I've been growing with them since my, well, was my first run with them last time? I have 7-gallon ones that I use for photo periods. I think I got them my first run, or at the end of my first run, and then used them for my second. They worked really well, so I got them for these autos too. And eventually, I'm gonna go living soil. I plan my next run to go and get Great Lakes living soil, water only soil. I'm sorry, Great Lakes water only. It's through Detroit Nutrient Company. You ever heard of it, Sir Sticky? DNC, Great Lakes water only. Yeah, they're cheap, Jackie, too. Honestly, I think the 7-gallon ones were like $6 a piece or something like that. They're pretty cheap. The 3-gallon ones were like $4.27 a piece. Check them out. But they're called the Living Soil fabric pots. They'll be the ones that have the white liners. They have beds, like raised beds too. So just keep scrolling down on the page, you'll find them. Not you, you make your own soil. Right on. I'll get there one day. Right now I still need that a little assist. I guess I don't need it, but it's more accessible and easier for me just to do it in one shot. I don't have the room to store a lot of extra stuff or to get extra supplies. I don't have that excess room, so the soil I buy is soil I need for that time, so it's not stored extra. Cheech is back. Amber was in here too. I don't know if she still is. Amber was just in here. There you go. Perfect. Fabric pots, grassroots. Thank you, like you, son. Those fabric pots are amazing. I recommend anyone check them out. Whether you grow living soil or not, they work. They say living soil on them, but you'll also see that it says or traditional. They work perfect. It's all about holding the moisture. It's all about not letting the water run out the sides. It's all about focusing what you water, where you water it. Well, what are you gonna, Jackie, if you're growing autoflowers, I would recommend 3 to 5 gallons, depending on what size your autoflowers are gonna get. If they're a bigger variety, go with 5. If they're a smaller variety, go with 3. If you're growing photo period, I wouldn't go with anything smaller than a 7. I guess a 5 to a 7, honestly. 5 to a 7 with auto, or photo period, I'm sorry. Go with 5 to a 7, depending on your plant size. If you're going to do sativa, go 7. If you're going to do indica, go 5. Just because the size difference. Sativas usually get a little taller, a little bit bigger. Indicas get a little bit smaller and shorter and bushier. Tidy pots? I never heard of tidy pots. Check them out. So, photo period, I always start my photo period in a smaller container. I always start those in a smaller container. Sorry, I got something in my eye. That's why I keep opening them up. My photo periods, I always start in a smaller container and then repot them once. I only like repotting one time. But then my auto flowers, I started in the same pot I'm going to finish in. Nice even, that's a good start, Jackie. That'll work for you. You know, I would laugh at my air pots. 50 cents each. Air pots, they're called. I'll check them out, bro. Hey, it's all about what works. Who cares how much they are? Walmart reusable shopping bags. Wait, are you being serious? You use Walmart reusable shopping bags? I guess it's no different than, what's that, 707 Roots, I think it is? Or it's by Roots Organic. They make a, hey, dude, but listen, I'm siding with you here. I'm siding with you, Sir Sticky, because Roots Organics makes a soil that comes in a bag that you just use the bag as your pot. You don't dump the soil out into anything else. You just use the bag that it comes in as your pot. So it's really the same concept. Hey, if it works, it works. Long as it can aerate, long as it can get air in there, bro. It's really all that matters, as long as that soil can get air. If you got enough holes in there that soil gets air, right? That's all that matters. That and you water it, of course, but you know what I mean. It's got to get air. Air, 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 air. Do last a while indoors? Right on. Yeah, imagine they would. Long as you're not jockeying around your plants constantly. Oh, and they even have handles on them and everything for you. Slick. Slick. Bags for life, the material ones, they work. Oh, those ones, not the thick plastic ones. I thought you were talking about the thick plastic ones. Like, I was thinking all these bags. Thick plastic. Oh, you're talking like the blue ones, the netting ones. Not the netting, the fabric ones they have. That's a good idea. Well, how many gallons do you think those are? 3, 5? Yeah. Yeah, go. Corn Space, how you doing, honey? How you doing? Hope your Sunday's going good. Sorry for calling you, honey. I gotta stop that. It's horrible. I was doing good. You're the first one I've said it to it for a while. It doesn't slip out normally. I've been concentrating on that. But yeah, Jackie, 5 gallons are probably perfect then for you. Corn Space, hello. 5 to 7-ish. Okay, so that's cool. I wouldn't think they were that big, but that's awesome. That's perfect then. They fill more than a 5-gallon bucket when emptied. Oh, perfect. I take a 5-gallon bucket and do my mixture in a 5-gallon bucket and then put my 7 gallons over the top of them and flip them. And then I take my mixture that I've made up that I already have like left over and put it on top to fill the 7-gallon up. That's how I do my 7-gallon pots. It's super easy. Just putting it all in a 5-gallon bucket, sliding the 7-gallon bag over it and flipping it. So I used a milk carton one time. You got to start what you got to start in. That's awesome. Yo, you guys, I've been on for an hour and 54 minutes. You guys are killing it. That's all you guys right there. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. You guys have made my Sunday morning into a Sunday afternoon, and I totally dig it. I have nothing else that I would rather be doing right now, you know. It's awesome. Thank you very much for hanging out. Smiley's Garden was talking about magnets just the other day. That and using rock dust because it has minerals in it, and it's also Some rocks have like particles of metal, and it'll help the magnetic stuff too. But yeah, I should actually read up a little bit more on that so I understand it a little bit better. But I have actually heard about what magnets can do for your plants. Alright, Ganja Bro, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. I probably got a few more minutes myself, man. Take my dogs out, go see how they're doing. I've been on a couple hours chatting. My throat's getting kind of dry. I don't know how Eagle does it for 4 or 5 hours. Hitting this 2-hour mark both times now, I have felt my throat starting to go at that 2-hour mark. Talking. Even sipping coffee. My coffee's cold now, but... Yeah, Chicho, you just missed Amber, I guess. She was in here. That's cool, Sir Sticky. Actually, I'm not going to laugh at that at all, man. They will aerate. They'll hold the soil. You can water them. That's good. They'll get air. They'll dry out. I like you, son. Take care, bro. Howdy. Yes. You know what, guys? I think everyone has that right notion at this time. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bow out too here at this 2-hour mark. I appreciate you guys greatly. I've talked about it all the time, and I'll keep saying it. I don't care about the thumbs up. I don't care about the subscription, the subscribe things. Like, I don't care about any of that stuff. All I care about is, yeah, Jackie, look that up. All I care about is that you guys are here, having a good time, hanging out. I appreciate the camaraderie. It means a lot to me, you know. I'm a very down-to-earth, wholesome person, and I like wholesome people, and I can tell you guys are all some cool-ass people. You guys who keep coming back, I really appreciate it. So keep coming back. Alright, guys. Peace out. And maybe I'll catch you this evening. Maybe not. Later on. Peace.